In the astonishingly visceral, masterfully atmospheric, and breathlessly intense psychological thriller Blindsighted, international best-selling crime icon Karin delivers one of the most explosive and celebrated debut novels in modern suspense history. Serving as the groundbreaking launchpad for her acclaimed Grant County series, the narrative brilliantly utilizes a forensic pathology and small-town Gothic framework. Set against the deceptive, humid peace of Hartsdale, Georgia, the story centers on Dr. Sarah Linton, the town's dedicated pediatrician who pulls double duty as the county's forensic coroner. Sarah's quiet, professional life is violently shattered when she walks into a local diner's restroom and discovers the mutilated, dying body of Sybil Adams, a blind college professor. The horrific nature of the crime, featuring deep, ritualistic incisions, confirms that a sadistic, highly organized serial killer has infiltrated their tight-knit Southern community. Slaughter's signature prose is exceptionally raw, cinematic, and packed with an underlying sense of visceral dread. The narrative employs a highly dynamic, tension-fueled investigative structure, forcing Sarah into an uneasy, emotionally charged partnership with Jeffrey Tolliver, Hartsdale's fierce, protective chief of police, who also happens to be Sarah's volatile ex-husband. Adding a brilliant third layer to the pursuit is Lena Adams, Sybil's twin sister and a headstrong detective determined to hunt the predator down at any cost. Slaughter expertly weaponizes the sins of the past and closed-circle community tropes, shifting the plot into overdrive as the killer begins leaving taunting, highly personalized clues targeted directly at Sarah's own buried medical history. Far from a superficial police procedural, the book serves as a profound, unflinching examination of institutional vulnerability, the psychological shockwave of violent crime on a small town, and the extreme lengths to which survivors must go to reclaim their autonomy. The audiobook format is an absolute tour de force in graphic suspense narration, delivering an incredibly intense, white-knuckle listening experience that translates Slaughter's dark southern landscape beautifully to headphones. The vocal performance masterfully handles the complex atmospheric pressures, capturing Sarah's calm, clinical focus during intense autopsy procedures, contrasting it beautifully with the sharp, defensive banter between her and Jeffrey, and the brittle, escalating panic of a community realizing the monster lives next door. The pacing keeps the adrenaline dialed to a fever pitch, making the book's forensic revelations and high-stakes close-quarters confrontations feel shockingly immediate. It is a mandatory audio binger, custom-built for crime fiction purists who crave the surgical forensic depth of Patricia Cornwell, combined with the dark, heavy character-driven trauma of Mo Hader or Karin Slaughter's own Will Trent series. By the time the final act unleashes a rapid-fire sequence of rapid-fire paradigm-shifting revelations that expose a devastating local conspiracy, you will realize that Blindsighted is an untouchable triumph of contemporary noir fiction, a dark, blood and clay-stained map of absolute retribution.